Hello everyone, this is Katarina and I'll bring you an energy update for the beginning of October and what awaits you in this super power-packed month. It already started so intensely with the last remnants of this super full moon in Aries, and I don't know about you, but I really felt that strong magnetic pull that dragged out all remnants of energies that wanted to be released, and that feeling of Ascension symptoms increasing throughout the months will be really strong. So you may feel dizzy, groggy, foggy, wired and tired. You may also feel those strong detox effects on a physical level. Some of you may feel that strong Kundalini release as well, where you burn up at night, or when you do workout, when you go jogging, it's like, Christ almighty, I'm sweating much more than normal. And all of this has to do with that we are going through this enormous ascension acceleration. And the month is so filled with so many events, I didn't even know when to do the activation. So I asked the divine director, which I'm just recently working with, and he overlies the ascension process not just on Earth but also in our galaxy and beyond. So he holds a really high extreme frequency, and when I connected with him, I said, you know, where do we start? We have the fourth, where the Mars is conjunct the true north node of Libra. We have the 1010 portal, and Pluto stations direct on the 1010 portal. We have the solar eclipse in mid-October, end of October. We have the lunar eclipse, which is then building up towards the 11/11. And then he took me on a really deep journey. And then he showed me and I always see solar eclipses literally like a portal deep into space. So I'm familiar with that. And he took me right into it. And I was like, oh my God, this is really powerful. And I know all solar eclipses are the 0-point field. So when you enter a 0-point field, it is filled with all potentialities, but it also transmutes everything that is out of alignment. So I went into it. And then he showed me this massive cosmic slide where you can slide down different slides and they take you into very different timelines. And he said, Katarina, I hope this made it clear for you where you're meant to focus this month, and that's the solar eclipse. And when I tuned in further to the solar eclipse, it's not just that 0-point field, it's that multi-dimensional choice point. And sometimes when we feel like, oh my God, I know life is going to change, and I've seen that so strongly in all my recent client sessions, and the easiest picture was, you know, when you are the chick in the eggshell, all that you know is literally right around you, and you're like, I really don't know what's on the other side. So being brave and pricking through this wall here when I have no idea what awaits me on the other side. And that being brave and courageous is really what we are asked to do this month. And we have super intense cosmic support. And for the activation, Nostradamus, who is well known for being highly capable of traversing timelines, foreseeing your potentials, he will join, as well as Ariane Rod, who is also very cosmic and interweaving that new fabric into your reality. And both of them step forward to say, you know, we help you to reach that future vision. We can show you those different outcomes from those slides, so you can choose on the solar eclipse which one you want to go down on. Oh, thank God. I clearly need that myself as well. And another focus for this month, and that brings me to a topic, for those of you who follow me on Facebook, Minka, my beloved cat, has passed away peacefully last Tuesday. And yeah, it changes everything. Once you've been so deeply intertwined, she's in a higher dimension, still in a resting, healing energy, and I don't know if she will be with us for the eclipse call already. And I have a black cat, Phoebe, who's been around Minka and me to help her transition, and the black cat has passed away 6 years ago, and Phoebe has come on and off, and she's very, very magical, so she will definitely be here. And it was 4:44 when I said that, so thank you, my furry angels. And with that, I asked, because I felt really strong those heart palpitations and those thymus flickerings. And I was asking, is that because of Minka? And they said, no, it's also a theme of this month. And I said, can you explain that further? And they said, Katarina, you should know what this means. And I said, yeah. The portal is the heart to the universe. Our heart is literally the code to unlock the frequencies for us personally in the universe. So the more in touch we are, the more open, the more in tune we are with our heart, the more we can receive those cosmic codes, those that are in alignment with us, and that helps us as well to choose which of those cosmic slides we are meant to go down. So if you feel heart palpitations as part of the Ascension symptoms, if you feel there's a lot of emotion running through you, it is all part of this highly transformative month. And the guides will also step forward in the activation to really help support you with it. And that brings me to the next one, the golden solar light beings. Katarina, don't forget to mention this, don't forget to mention this. No, I won't. So the golden solar light beings, of course, with a solar eclipse, that's another time to shine. And they are coming to help us empower our inner creator abilities, and not just in the typical secret manifestation techniques. It's more through that alignment from your heart, where you unlock those cosmic codes to see which slide am I going down, what am I meant to receive, and then what you receive to empower that seed of light, if you like, into manifestation, into creation, into an unfolding. And they are master manifestors within the new earth, within the realm of light. So I'm really curious, and they've shown me various techniques which I'm then allowed to share in the activation. So that part I'm really looking forward to as well. So it feels like it's magical and mystical, and there's also more of the ancient mysteries that are going to be unlocked with the solar eclipse. If I get the chance, I'm also guided to go back to my massive stone circle. And in any sacred sites, they are, now let me listen, they are being currently reattuned to the new earth frequencies. And also the solar eclipse is the first portal where mass forerunners are stepping into the new earth. So it landed on the equinox on the 22nd, 23rd of September. So the structure arrived. And now is the time to actually enter that energy. I definitely am going to be guided to go to the stone. So I just received a Katarina that's basically non-negotiable. I could feel this when I was standing in that stone circle now, feeling into that. So it's like the, okay, on the solar eclipse, or also throughout the, even up until the December solstice, there are high frequency impacts where the voltage is turned on, and now we stream through a higher frequency through our sacred sites. That feels really, really magical. Oh my God, it's like I could feel this wave of energy suddenly coming my way that I haven't previously tuned into. And this is also part of this month. It's my guide said, Katarina, and me being right now really going through some deep inner shifts and changes with Minka, learning to find a way to, and that's something they told me last week when I was working through the dimensional shift of Minka, if you like. And they said, you know, in the old earth, it was grieving, it was loss, it was treacherous. And they really clearly always keep reminding me, Katarina, in the new earth, also you lose each other. In the physical sense, there's no getting away from it. I'm standing in the kitchen and I'm tuning in. It's like, Minka, how are you? And it's like, Minka isn't here anymore, Katarina. Oh my God. Because it was 9 months of her not being well. I wasn't even aware in how many moments, wherever I was in the house, like, Minka, what's going on? It was so subconscious. Now I'm becoming aware, because the answer is always, Katarina, Minka has another dimension. And to really embrace that shift, they said, Katarina, grief and loss is there, but learn to override it, or rather than that gap of, oh my God, it's all gone, to going into that energy of, I have so many memories. I have so many beautiful moments with you. You are with me, you are in my heart. Because what they're explaining is we create that huge gap and that sticky energy, and that closes our heart often. This is how we've been trained in our culture. And they're showing me that the more I can allow it within myself to override those energies with I have, rather than I lost. I have you in my heart. I have all these beautiful moments, and I can still recall that feeling of how it feels when you lie on me and purr. And that is a part of us, all of us forerunners. We are really invited to override those old identities. And that brings me to one last point that I've almost forgotten. You may even fear those doomsday scenarios, even in your own version replaying. And for me, it's like, oh my God, I lost her. And, you know, how am I going on? And they're like, Katerina, all these, where you feel like you reached a dead end, that is also part of the month of October, because we have all these new timelines, and it was 11/11 at that point. A next portal coming through, the awakening, and we are rewriting them and not repeating. And I got stuck at that a couple of times. And they're like, Katerina, it's a rewrite. You're overriding those old templates within. You are creating new timelines, and you are not repeating it. So if whenever you feel like at your lowest, downest, with all those shifts, whatever is pulled out, think of it, it's a rewrite and not a repeat. If you take anything with you from this video, may this be the one. It was 11:55 at that point, and 55 is major change, and we are going through major change, so it's unlikely that it's just a repeat. So let's see what light language is coming forth in preparation for the solar eclipse and the 1010 portal. And as I said, my movements are slightly different. You may wish to connect with your heart, and may the light language serve the highest and greatest good of all. Iwashkia sasani miki anana masa. Niwaki kisisi ishka na maha. Niwaki kisisi na maha. Niaki kisisi na maha. Niashki ki si na maha. Niwaki kisa sana. Niashki ki si na maha. Miwa kia sasa na maha. Niana ki ishka kasa sana. Nisisi na maha. Nishishi si ishki na masa. Niwakaka sasana namaha. Niwakaka sasana namaha. Miwikia sasana namaha. Niwikiki sasa ishkakanaha. Ishkaka sasana maha. Ishkaka sasana namaha. Niwashki ki si na maha. Miwaka kasa ishka na si mi kia na ha. Siwa ki si na maha. Siwa ki sasa na maha. Iashkakana iashkaka sasa na maha. Wow, I really do my best to remember all of this. So it began with the beautiful Venusians, the beings from Venus that aren't identical with the Hathors, and they're like, we are opening your energy field so you receive the cosmic energy streaming in, and you align yourself with the above and the below. And the Venusians also come forth in the activation. I haven't written that down yet. They just informed me on that, and they're like, we can all use a dose of love, and they will help with our heart healing and heart opening. And they're like, we also want to let you know that the more you release the density, the lighter, the softer, and the more receptive your energy body and your light body is becoming towards those higher frequencies. And they're saying you will then be more fluid and easily able to traverse these energies. And then Venus came in. It's like, Katarina, this is the month of Libra. I am the ruler of this month, so I will hold all of you in my beautiful white diamond light. I will support you, all of you, through this. I will hold the divine feminine code. She will also step forward in the activation. She just said, okay, on my list now. And she brings in that beautiful soft energy, a bit like the wings behind me, that softness, that greater, or the pearls. Venus is also one that loves the energy of pearls. And then the golden solar light beings came, and it's like, oh my God, finally it's our turn. And they already worked on your energy system to open that for the creator codes that are coming in. And the dolphin said, you know, whenever you feel like you need upliftment, always listen to dolphin sounds. So I hope this is a highly informative video for you. I'll look forward to seeing those of you who feel called on Friday the 13th, the day of the goddess Freya, for the solar eclipse activation. So you get all the preparation to slide into. You always get the replays as well, so you can tap into those informations and energies anytime you wish. And I wish you a most wonderful week ahead. Namaste and bright blessings.